Hello there, YouTube. Today I gotta do third gen Wi-Fi battle versus DrewZ, and I have my new and improved sexy thingy going on there. And yeah, let's get this battle started. So I lead off with my Vanilla, and he leads up with his Quagsire, which was Beast in other videos that I never uploaded, which I should be uploading, but you know, who cares? I will do that when I want to. So he goes for that curse. I go for the Will-O-Wisp, but I missed. But it doesn't really matter because I go for it again and I hit this turn. So now his Quagsire is burned. He goes for another curse, and now he's at +2. Doesn't really matter since his attack is like crap now because of the burn. So I go for the Future Sight. So now within the next 2 turns, he'll take damage. He goes for the Earthquake. It does a decent amount. I was not expecting it to do that much, but it stabbed and he has +2 attack. So what do you expect? And Gardevoir doesn't have the best defense in the world. Well, defense at least. So I go for the Wish just in case he does go for another Earthquake, but he goes for the Muddy Water, which happens to be a special move because it's a water type move. And it does absolutely nothing because my Gardevoir has like max special defense, I think, yeah. So I go for the Psychic to get some damage on it because I know the Future Sight happens this turn and the burn damage he'll take. And it happens all after his leftover. So I get my Wish up so my health goes all the way back up. Plus the leftovers, so I'm almost at full HP, which was good for me. So he gets his leftovers, but the burn just kind of made the leftovers useless. And the Future Sight, he takes that damage, and a Psychic will take it out next turn. So his Beast was not that Beast this time. So that was pretty much a good game, Quagsire, and I'll see you guys all later. I'm just playing with you. The battle's still going on because I think he goes into a Cypher. Oh, if I didn't tell you, this is like for his live stream thing that he was doing, so I basically humiliated him in front of a whole live stream. I don't know, like 7 people I think, but who cares? So I switch out, I go into my Salamence while he goes for the Silver Wind because why wouldn't I go into Salamence when he goes for Silver Wind? So I go for the Hydro Pump because Hydro Pump Salamence is Beast, and I predict him to switch out because he thinks I'm going to go for like a Fire move or a Flying move. But no, I go for the Water move because I'm pro, because Hydro Pump Salamence once again is Beast. So I hit the Hydro Pump and I take out his Donphan. So wait, that was a Phanpy. Wait, no, it was a Donphan. You can't do that, man. I told you this a long time ago. So he goes into his own Salamence and he goes for the Dragon Claw, which happens to be a special move in 3rd generation. So since I have max special attack, well, I go for my Outrage at that like stab and plus and that 120 base power with the Outrage. That's obviously going to take out his Salamence. So he goes into a Celebi and I'm like, okay, it's Celebi. So I have 47 HP left and I'm stuck into my I'm locked into Outrage and his Psychic is going to take me out. So I decided to go into my Melted because I could wall that thing. So I'm just basically gonna go for the Explosion just to get some damage on it because I really do hate Celebes and I think they should go bye-bye for like ever. Because just look at Celebi, it's just like a onion thing. Anyway, he goes for that Calm Mind and I was like, oh my god, he goes for a Calm Mind. So I just go for my Explosion just to blow up on the thing. It doesn't take it out, it doesn't even. It is a little over half, but that was kind of good, you know, but you all know about these random things. So I just decided to go into my Slowbro because Slowbro is a pro, and he goes for a Giga Drain, and that Giga Drain does quite a lot, and I was like, crap. So he gets all his HP back while I go for a Flamethrower. The Flamethrower does, I don't even know, absolutely nothing, but I get the burn, which was good for me. Even though I know he can switch out and get rid of the burn anytime he wanted to, but I switch out because I don't want to take another Giga Drain. So I go into my Vanilla because Vanilla is delicious. He goes for a Giga Drain, just absolutely nothing to my Gardevoir because Gardevoir's a beast. So now, since I have it burned, there's no need for a Will-O-Wisp, so I'm just going to go straight for a Wish just to get any HP back. I think he was going for a special defense drop this turn, but he doesn't get it, which was good for me. But so I get my Wish off. He gets burn damage. and I am going for the future sight. So within the next 2 turns, he'll take damage from the burn and future sight. So he takes damage from the burn some more, and I go for another wish because he's gonna go for a Giga Drain to get some HP back, obviously. So now he's at +2. Still does absolutely nothing to my Gardevoir, so he gets some of his HP back. But I go for a wish just to stall off some burn turns and to stall off my future sight turns. So this is the turn that the future sight is going to hit. He goes for a Giga Drain. It does a lot this time because of the hacks that he gets, so it doesn't really matter. I go for a Psychic. It does absolutely nothing to that Celebi because Celebi's beast has +2 defense right now, so that was obviously going to do absolutely nothing. So I say absolutely no. So he takes the future sight attack and he dies to it because Gardevoir is a beast with that nonsense. So he goes into his Scyther and I switch out because I hate Scyther, and I go into my Jirachi. So my Jirachi's being a beast and he sets up a sub, so I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna set up and sweep because nothing on my team is fast. Well, nothing on my team left is fast. So he sets up a Swords Dance and I go for my Rock Slide. Easily gonna break his sub since it's ×4 effective. ×4 effective to a Scyther because it's Flying Bug. So yeah. So I go for a Thunder Wave this turn, hoping he doesn't go for a substitute, and I get that. He doesn't go for a substitute, he goes for an Aerial Ace. I take it nicely because I have max HP and like some defense EVs. So I paralyze his Scyther, so his Scyther is pretty much useless. I go for the Headbutt, and I have Serene Grace, and Headbutt has a 30% flinch rate, so it just doubled and went to 60% flinch rate. So that is good for me. So I go for another Headbutt, and it doesn't flinch this turn. He goes for the Aerial Ace, and he kills off my Dunsparce, and Dunsparce did good. He paralyzed that Scyther that could have just completely swept my whole team. So I go into my Suck on my Nip because you have to, because it's a Miltank, man. It's a Miltank. Also, I go for a Body Slam. It's easily going to take out a Scyther because no, it doesn't take out the Scyther. That's correct. He lives with 1 HP because all his pokes happen to be bulky. That sucks, man. That just really sucks. So anyway, the next Body Slam is going to take out the Scyther because Scyther had to suck on Miltank's Nip, obviously. So this next Pokemon happens to be that Dragonite that I hate so very, very much because it carries Air Cutter. And we all know Dragonite can't learn Air Cutter. Well, at least in the 3rd generation, I think. Who cares? I go for my Curse, and I happen to be faster than the Dragonite. So I'm like, why am I faster than the Dragon? He goes for Earthquake, does absolutely nothing to my Miltank. My Miltank is like a beast tier, so I go for a Body Slam while he goes for Air Cutter. I'm like, dude, Dragonite can't learn Air Cutter, bro. That sucks. So my Suck on my Nip is gonna have a little revenge here because in the previous videos he got pwned by this Dragonite because I choice banded it, but I could have lived more. I could have lived at least one more of those Air Cutters and got my Milk Drink up and pwned him. But no, he gets that crit because Air Cutter has a high critical hit ratio. So he goes for 2 Dragon Dances, I think. So I go for another Body Slam, hoping to get some hacks. I don't get him. He lives with like 6 HP because all his Pokemon have to be bulky because you all know. Anyway, he goes for Earthquake. It's not going to take me out, obviously, because he has +2. I have +1 defense, so that was a good game, DrewZ, and I hope we can have more battles in the future, you know, ones that don't have screwed up movesets. So I guess I'll see you guys all later.